Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're talking about the one that's been hyped as the big final, The Conjuring Last Rites, the ninth entry in the main Conjuring series, and according to the filmmakers, the final main line installment in Ed and Lorraine Warren's cinematic saga. This movie follows the legendary paranormal investigators Ed and Lorraine Warren as they take on one last terrifying case, a brutal supernatural siege on the Smurl family's quiet home in West Pittston, Pennsylvania. Jack, Janet, and their kids are under attack by some seriously violent entities, and things get intensely personal for the Warrens. Alongside Patrick Wilson and Vera Farmiga, who once again deliver solid ground performances as Ed and Lorraine Warren, we're introduced to their now grown daughter Judy Warren and husband Tony Spera. I really enjoyed the addition of Judy. It was great to finally get to know more about her character and see the family dynamic expanded more in this movie and also in the franchise. The story clearly ties the present day Smurl haunting back to a demon from Warren's past. There's a cursed mirror that Lorraine investigated early in her career, and this entity has its sights set directly on the Warren family, especially Judy. That personal stakes element works really well and adds extra tension in the film. Overall, I thought The Conjuring Last Rites was slightly better than The Devil Made Me Do It. It's got a stronger sense of constant dread running throughout the film. There are some generally creepy sequences, and the introduction of the demon Abner is straight up frightening. One of the scariest new entities we've seen in the franchise in a while. I honestly wish Abner had more screen time because every time he showed up on screen, the movie leveled up. I also really liked the 80s aesthetic the film had. They leaned into the production design, lighting, and overall vibe felt authentic to the era and gave the film a nice visual identity. As the grand final in the series, the movie ends with a traditional a franchise send off that flashes forward to show the real life Warren's later years. That part is actually quite peaceful and tender, which was a nice way to give these characters closure after everything they've been through together. That said, the film isn't perfect. Some scenes definitely dragged, and the pacing could have been tighter in the middle. But the biggest letdown for me was the ending. After such a strong, creepy build up, the final moments land on a really cheesy note that felt sour and almost funny in the wrong in the wrong way. It undercut a lot of the tension they worked so hard to create. The Conjuring Last Rites is a solid, scary send off that horror fans will enjoy, especially if you've been if you've been following the Warrens' journey throughout the Conjuring franchise. This movie is not the absolute best in the series, but it's an improvement on the last one and delivers enough chills and heart to make it worth watching. If you're a fan of the Conjuring universe, I'll say check it out in also like on streaming services. Who knows? Maybe we'll get an Abner spin-off series like we did with The Nun. I'll be down for that. Hopefully, it happens. So my score for this movie is 3.5 out of 5. Let me know in the comments, did you see Last Rites yet? What did you think of the ending, and should they keep expanding this universe with spin-offs? Or who knows, even another Conjuring movie would be good because the Warrens have a lot of architects. Like if you've ever been to the Warrens Museum, they have tons and tons and tons and tons of artifacts, and I'm sure every every of those artifacts has a story to them, so they can expand the Conjuring universe for years and years to come, which is really good. I don't know why they managed to stop at just 4 movies. I mean, they have enough material to go for years, in my opinion. So if you like this review, as I said earlier, don't forget to comment below in the comment section what you thought about this movie. And if you like this sort of content, don't forget to subscribe to my channel for further upcoming horror movies in the future. I'll go into a bit more detail on the types of movies I review. My favorite genres are horror, action, and thriller. So you'll be seeing those sort of genre movies on my YouTube channel. And also, I my favorite types of movies are from the 60s, 70s, and 80s. The 80s movies are my absolute favorite. So you could expect more older movies as well to be reviewed on this channel.